What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about Jalen Ramsey on the Pivot. Now, their episode released yesterday. The Pivot, one of my favorite podcasts to watch. It's definitely my favorite sports podcast, easily hands down. And fun fact, right? I didn't break the story about Pivot, nothing like that. But my biggest video on my channel ever came because of the Pivot started, right? So basically, I think that videos might be up to 50,000 views by now, 45, 50,000 views. So about a week or two before the Pivot started, right, I did a video saying, hey, something's not right. The I Am Athlete hasn't posted a video with the original crew, Channing, Fred, Brandon, and Chad, in like a couple weeks to a month or something. I'm like, something's not right, something's off, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, like a week later after that video, after my video dropped, Fred Taylor announced the Pivot starting and whatever. Like a week or two later, it was like, wow, that video went insane. So yeah, that's fun fun fact about that. But on to this video, Jalen Ramsey on the Pivot episode aired yesterday. Good episodes as usual, solid episode. But I wanted to talk about some points from this video that really caught my attention. And that, well, it's a couple, but the first thing I'm going to run through is Jalen wanting to go to the Cowboys. Um, he said he wanted to go to the Cowboys. Zeke went third, obviously. Fourth. He went fifth to the Jaguars. And he kind of told us about a little bit of the behind the scenes process about, teams telling them, hey, I'm going to take you, I'm not going to take you, blah, 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 whatever. And, he brought up well, he didn't bring up the question, but I'm bringing up the question. Should they, hindsight's 2020, I know, but, the prospects they were at the time, did the Cowboys make the right decision in drafting Zeke over Jalen? I think yes. It'll been cool to see a shutdown corner. They haven't had one since Dion, really. They had Newman, who was cool. Definitely wasn't shut down, but they had Newman after Dion, a couple other guys, but no, Jalen would have been the closest thing the Cowboys have had since Dion. It'd been cool to see Dallas have that. Now, would they have been better with Jalen than they are now, or were back then with Zeke, or now with Zeke? It's debatable. It really is debatable. Or would Jalen have left Dallas like he did Jacksonville? So it's up for debate. You never know. But it's cool. It's cool to talk about and to speculate about. But I think the Cowboys made the right decision. They needed a run game with Tony Romo. They got Zeke, who was out of Ohio State, was phenomenal, had a great rookie year, clearly. So they made the right move. Zeke is still around now, playing well. Not the best that we thought he would be, at right now, but he's still playing well enough. So it's cool. But Jalen said he wanted to go to Dallas. He did not want to go to Jacksonville. That was not his, main thing. But he wanted to go to Baltimore as real. Excuse me, I can't even talk right now. As well, he wanted to go to Baltimore, which was fascinating. And he said really about the culture and about the demeanor of Baltimore and the Ravens, what they have in their history. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, the grittiness they have in that city. He wanted to be a part of that. So that's cool to see. But on to the main meat and potatoes of the video, him talking about OBJ in a couple of facets. First, he said OBJ, if he didn't get hurt, would he have been the NFL Super Bowl MVP? I do believe so. I do believe so. He was definitely on track, and as he said during the interview, Odell was on track to do it for sure. He was the hot guy. He got hot early on. Stafford was just feeding him. And the way the Bengals played Cup, the only guy they had one-on-one at the time was OBJ, and he was eating up. He was cooking. Hilton couldn't stop him. Eli couldn't stop him. He was going to work, scored the first touchdown. He was on track to put up some great yardage. And, and as Jalen Ramsey said it, and as we all know, if you saw the game, once OBJ got hurt, the Rams was so dysfunctional on offense. They kind of got sloppy. The game plan went out the window. The run game got shut down. It was all downhill from there until the fourth quarter when Stafford and Cook and Cup just took over. So I do agree with him. OBJ probably could have been the MVP if he didn't get injured. So yeah, I agree with him on that. And also OBJ, Ryan Clark asked Jalen Ramsey about his top 5 wide receivers list right now. Let me pull the list up right quick, make sure I have it accurate. So his top 5 list is a top 6 actually, and it's 1A, 1B at the top. He named Tyreek Hill first, I believe, then Devontae Adams. So they're 1A, 1B. They're interchangeable. Then you have Debo Samuels at 2. You have Odell at 3, Cooper Kupp at 4, and then Stephon at 5. And he did say Kupp and Stephon were 5A, 5B. Okay, so trying to dissect this a little bit. I want to say his comments on Odell were geared towards bringing him back. Were guided towards bringing him back. And he said this, and I do make sense because me playing ball, I've seen this as well. Players do things in practice and not on the field, not in game, that are so freaky, that are so crazy, they are so talented, and you see it. Sometimes it don't show up in the game all the time, and I do understand that, and I do agree with that. I've seen that as well. I played with a NFL player for the Ravens, actually, Charles Clark. He was my teammate from 2010 to 2013 in high school. I was a freshman in 2010. He was a sophomore. And I've seen, and not just him, but other guys as well who didn't make it to the NFL or even play in college. They were some freak athletes, man, who could do it on the practice field like crazy. But on game day, it didn't show all the time where they couldn't do it because of scheme, whatever. So I do understand what he's saying, but I don't know. It's kind of tough to, like I said, Odell is very talented. He showed his skill off once he got to the Rams. But to have him over Cup, I don't know. I don't know. So I do agree with Devontae Adams first and Hill first. No, 1A, 1B. I do agree with that. I did a video on that maybe a week or two ago about who's better. I said Tyreek Hill is better. Adams is second to me personally, but I'm fine with them being interchangeable. 3 being Debo. I guess. I guess. As I say in the Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams video that I did earlier, Hill gets the edge over Adams because Hill is more dynamic. He can do more things. Come off the gadget plays, go in the backfield, screens, jet sweeps. Adams not doing all that. Cup can do that. He has done that, but Debo does it better. Hill does it better than him. Stephon Diggs can do that. Odell can do that, but Debo and Hill do it better. So overall, I'm cool with that. Then you have 4, Odell over Cup. I don't know. Odell over Stephon. I'll say yeah. I'm pretty fine with that one. Stephon is definitely good. He's really really good, but he's just a lower. He's a tick lower than Cup and Odell Beckham. But I don't know about Odell being over Cup though. I know he's talented. I know he's super talented, super dope. The swag is there. But Cup was so dominant. I don't know if Odell could take the hits Cup take and keep pushing, keep ticking. It was a hit in the Super Bowl. I forgot who it was. Was it a helmet to helmet penalty? I'm if I'm not mistaken. Cup versus someone, and he blasted Cup helmet to helmet. I'm like, bruh, Cup is out. He got a concussion. Something's going on. And Cup popped up. And I think next play scored a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Cup is super tough. Can get the ball anywhere. Can catch it anywhere. And he's so fast, quick, agile, tough to tackle. Odell is cool, but I can't give him that over Cup. I can't. So my opinion, I'm going Tyreek 1, Devontae 2, Debo 3, Cup 4, and I'll go Odell and Stephon Diggs 5A, 5B for me personally. Now, Jalen Ramsey did go on Twitter. He did add a couple things. He added Mike Evans. He said, no, I couldn't list everyone, but I couldn't list everyone and make 5A, C, B, D, eat, whatever. But he did give a shout out to Mike Evans, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, I think one other guy. So uh, but overall, it's a good interview, man. I enjoyed it. I just want to talk about these hot topics from that interview. But yeah, Jalen on the Cowboys would have been dope to see. Jalen on the Ravens would have been super dope to see. He's aggressive, gritty. That would have been dope to see there. Um, but yeah, that's really it for the video, guys. So like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.